Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to see all of you. We have some new faces in the room since we were last together. We welcome you, and we're grateful for your attendance today. This is a very special opportunity. I want to first start by thanking a couple people. A few weeks ago, Jonathan Friedman, who is the head of the World Trade Center Utah, and happens to be the honorary consul to Ukraine, here in Utah, said, hey, we just found out that President Zelenskyy is going to be speaking at the NATO summit, and it's the same week as the National Governors Association. I wonder if we could see if there's a chance he'd just swing by. I mean, he's in the country. It's close, a couple thousand miles, and with the help of Owen Fuller, a dear friend who was part of the delegation to Ukraine last year, they reached out, and then I got engaged, and the incredible Ambassador Oksana Markarova helped us. They told us, no, there's no way this will ever happen. And then they made it happen. And so we're so grateful for them. I also want to thank President Stuart Adams, who is here with us, who led the first state delegation to Kyiv last year, representing the state of Utah. We're proud of our relationship with Ukraine and excited to announce this special visitor. Now, I know you want to hear from him more than me. I just have to say this. Look, there's a lot of nuance in the world. There are conflicts in the world. There are things that happen in world affairs. Sometimes it's hard to tell who the good guys and the bad guys are. This is not one of those times. There is evil in this world, and there is good in this world. And we have to be on the side of good, or we stand for nothing. Now, I've had an incredible opportunity to spend time with President Zelenskyy and the First Lady of Ukraine last night and this morning. And I want you to know that these are good people facing an impossible task. They did not sign up for this. And yet, when this conflict came to them, when this evil came to their doorstep, lesser people would have gotten on that plane and run. And this man and this woman did not do that. They stood up to evil, and their country rallied around them. And we must rally around them too. We'll never forget the immortal words that will be written in the history books of President Zelenskyy when he said, I don't need a ride, I need ammunition. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President Zelenskyy.
Thank you so much, Governor Cox, esteemed governors, and all present here. First of all, thank you very much for the invitation, and thank you who really cares about protecting life. These days, I have been in Washington. I visited the Ronald Reagan Presidential Foundation, and I was in the United States Congress speaking with representatives of both parties in both chambers, and I was at the White House and the NATO summit meeting with the President Biden. At each of these meetings, I thanked America, all our friends in America and all Americans who support Ukraine, our people, our freedom, our independence in this terrible war started by Russia. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Unfortunately, there are different wars in the world, but this is a war where it's absolutely clear what is good and what boundaries evil crosses. This is one of the most transparent battles between good and evil of our time. It's clear that Ukraine has done nothing wrong before God and people, and all the pain our country suffers is only the result of Russia's criminal actions and sick desires, only its unprovoked and unjust aggression. So it's so valuable that so many people and countries have united to help us to save our freedom, and thus the common human understanding that evil must always lose. What else would our world rely on if evil did not lose and if good people did not unite in battles against what threatens any life and any values? Of course, everyone does what they must, and I have said many times that we do not ask the United States and other partners to fight for us. We do not ask for your boots on the ground. The only thing we ask for is sufficient support, air defense systems for our cities, weapons for our men and women on the front line, support in protecting normal life and rebuilding. This is all we need to withstand and drive Russia from our land and to send strong signal to all other potential aggressors which are watching. And we truly receive such support, and I'm grateful for this. Thank you again. Thank you. And yes, we receive it from American friends, from dozens of countries. Of course, Americans' leadership is indeed felt. And we receive it from many, just ordinary people, communities, companies from different parts of the world, and everyone who does not remain indifferent truly protects life. As it has been said, the one who plants and the one who waters have one purpose, and each will be rewarded according to their labor. Today, I especially want to personally thank you for your support. The state of Utah, other states, many American hearts, and many American communities, all those who do not want and will not allow evil to prevail. Dear friends, many of you have probably heard or seen in the media about the recent Russian missile strike on a children's hospital some days ago. And this direct hit on one of the hospital buildings, and this could not have been just a coincidence. Children who, with the help of doctors, are trying to overcome terrible diseases, such as cancer and heart diseases, found themselves on the street amidst ruins and somewhere trapped under the debris. The hospital, the name of this hospital, by the way, Okhmadit, one of the best children's hospital, not only in Ukraine, but in all of Europe, was significantly damaged. And we are now working to quickly restore its operations and ensure that children can be treated in other hospitals. Cancer does not wait for the Russians to stop bombing our cities. And children need treatment, need it now. Children also need to go to school, and their parents need to feel at least basic safety to be able to live, be able to work, and provide for their families. Just think about the numbers. Russia destroyed nearly 160,000 of civilian objects, just 130,000 homes, 3,000 schools, 700 medical, and 170 churches. Who are they? All of this presents us with a huge range of tasks, and many of them will be resolved within communities very close to the ground. And that is why we so deeply appreciate when our friends from around the world come to Ukraine to see everything for themselves. Of course, speak the truth about what they have witnessed, help rebuild all that is very necessary for a normal life, and personally tell everyone who has not seen such a war that good must always triumph in war. To make this happen, to ensure the true victory of good, your voice, each governor, each community leader, all pure hearts is crucial. And I invite all of you to visit Ukraine and to see our people, our struggle. And I'm proud of our people and what Ukrainians are achieving now. Believe me, together we can achieve much more for all of us, for our countries, for our communities, for our people. I invite you to build people-to-people connections that will last forever. And we already see Yuda's contribution to rebuilding our country, and you have helped thousands of people, and such help can be help for millions of people and for the cause of good in general, which rewards everyone, regardless of where they live, because we all share the same values, and we do not want war to disrupt life anywhere. Thank you for your support, and I wish you fruitful work, productive discussions, of course, at these meetings, and I hope that together, Ukrainians and Americans, we will prevail. God bless America and Americans. Slava Ukraini. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Please remain in your seats as President Zelenskyy exits. Now, approaching the podium is Colorado Governor Jared Polis.
Thank you, President Zelenskyy.